Hey, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the King's Club. Uh, I am Mark Richardson, and I wanted to chime in with you on today. Excuse me, I'm eating some curry chicken that the wife made. It was delicious. But anyway, um, I wanted to tap in on today um, for just a minute. Um, one of the one of the things that I find myself contending with as I transitioned over from being a 20-year employee, 20 year. Actually, technically more than that, but I was 20 years at one location. And before then, I did 4 years of, I was working like short term contracts, um, coming from the technology field. Uh, most of a lot of technology jobs are like uh, contract based, and you spend a lot of well, you can you'll spend a lot of time doing a lot of contract work. Um, you know, 12 months here, 6 months there, 24-month contract, 18-month contract. It just it's the nature of the business, how technology moves. It's how a lot of companies um, handle their technology needs on term basis because technology is always changing, needs are changing. So they move money around to try to handle their needs, or so a lot of times you when you're in technology field you bounce around a little bit. But I was blessed to be able to I personally found it to be a blessing to be able to I had been placed on a job with a with a company who had with a contractor who had contract, a long term contract with one of their clients, um, a very powerful, strong, um, influential uh, organization in the world. Probably, to be honest, probably the most, I would say, in the top three, one of the top three most influential organizations in the world. Um, and I find myself, I was working with them for about 20 years. And 20 years, never missing a paycheck, to suddenly stepping into a place of being an entrepreneur and controlling destiny, making decisions, and uh, walking at a much higher risk level. You kind of when you move from being from an employer to an entrepreneur, it's exciting, but at the same time, it's very challenging because there's a mystical place that you enter into, and I use the word mystical because you don't know, when the next paycheck is coming, when it's gonna break in for you. Um, so it takes a mind shift. It takes a mind shift, and I was moving about throughout the day, getting some things done, handling some family household business, and I found myself. It was like suddenly I moved into this frustration realm, into this realm of frustration when I was frustrated because I started thinking about quite a few things that I would have to contend with, even while I'm walking in this entrepreneur place. And so I had to really settle myself down, settle myself in, and regain focus very quickly. One of the things that I find to be the most challenging in this transition, and I'm gonna be like filming. I'm gonna be coming to giving you videos constantly, periodically throughout the weeks to come as I move throughout this journey. The things that I'm learning, um, on the job training, so to speak, mentally, emotionally, even physically. Um, I find it very important that you have to remain focused. You have to remain focused. You have to keep. You have to remain organized. You have to remain organized. You have to plot out your day. You have to know what you're going to do over the next, at least in 4 hour time blocks. You have to map your day out in 4 hour time blocks, because doing it in 4 hour time blocks, you it's more gratifying when you're able to meet certain goals within a 4 hour window period. And so, if you narrow your goal, your daily routine down to 4 hour blocks, I find that you're able to hit your goals more. You're able to meet certain tasks. You're able to get certain things done. It's imperative. Myself, I have a lot going on. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I'm a minister. I am the head of my household. Um, I have other individuals that are dependent on me for different measures of support. Different measures of support. Financial support. Uh, mental and physical and spiritual support to individuals. There's other responsibilities. There's life's responsibilities. There's the gas bill, the electric bill, the car note, the house note. The all these things are like all these things are relevant, and these things are certain things that are not going to go away. For the most part, while you're in existence. These things are gonna. So you have to get to a place where you're able to manage these things and still be able to get things done. Still be able to push and break through and transcend above all limitations, and still get things done. And in order to do that, you must remain focused. You must remain focused. You must block your day out. You have to map out. Later on this evening, I'm going to map out what I got to do tomorrow. Checking off what I got to do today, and I got to map out my 4 hour time blocks for tomorrow. Every 4 hours, probably about. And so what I really like to do in these 4 hour time blocks is I have about 12 hours which I have to block off to get certain things done, and that's things pertaining to business, things pertaining to my ministry, things pertaining to my children, my wife. There's certain things I have to do within a 12-hour block in order to not get drawn out and get overwhelmed and get stressed. Certain things that I have to do. I have to work out I have to start a day out, a certain way. My typical day. It starts out like this. When time I get out of the bed, I spend time in prayer. Then I have to work out. Then I have to, depending on what's going on with the kids, we have to juggle things around and move things around. Depends on who's got to be where, who's got to do what. We have to like get those things done. I have a daughter about to go to college. I got another daughter who just entered her senior year, and already senior year activities are starting to kick in already. And I have a son that's stepping into high school. So, and he plays basketball. And so there's a lot going on. So, without having my day structured out, it's going to be very challenging to get things done. It's going to be very challenging to meet certain goals. It's going to be very challenging to move in an entrepreneurial sphere and get business done in order to make sure that other things are done that are around me, that I'm able to handle other responsibilities. So I sit on that to say this. It's important to remain focused, and it's important to build your day up in 4-hour time blocks and hit those goals, because it's going to help you remain focused, and it help you keep the pressure down, and allow your thought process to remain in a certain place where you're able to achieve and your daily goals. And at the end of the week, you're able to feel some measure of, if it's not physical, tangible success, you feel like internal success. You feel like you're headed somewhere, you're going somewhere, you're moving forward, keeping the wheels turning. So listen, you all be strengthened, be encouraged, remain focused, and block off those days in 4-hour time blocks. All right? God bless you.